This is such a family school, and it is such an amazing community of learners that it not only do I love teaching, but I learn so much from the families, from the kids, and from the other teachers that I work with. I love to see the look of wonder on their face. I love the way that they approach things. Everything is new and wonderful, not new and scary. And there's a nurturing part that comes with teaching kindergarten, and I like that part of teaching. I also really like working with families. I have volunteers in the classroom every day, usually at least 2 a day. And so I'm involved with the whole family, and I like that part of teaching kindergarten. Parents like to come in, and they are so valuable. They give us another perspective. They give us their time, whether it's pulling a couple kids to read with them, whether it's working with a small group, whether it's cutting things out so that you're not here till midnight. There's so many ways that parents help, and I have some friends in Upper L that now use volunteers all the time that didn't always before. One of the areas that I love from my education at Saginaw Valley is that they taught us to look at the total child. You have to look at where they came from, where they're heading, where their family is, where their hopes and dreams are, who they are, and where their strengths are in learning, and where their areas for improvement really are. And when you start looking at that total child and you start teaching to each child, you are a very different teacher than if you say, I'm teaching math or I'm teaching English. And Saginaw Valley is where I learned that. You need to make a connection no matter what age the child is. Making that connection where you make them feel special, where you make them know that you care about where they are and who they are, not just that they're in your class, is the same no matter what grade you're in. One of the things I learned at Saginaw Valley that I love is they taught about inquiry, and when we help a child to have that sense of wonder, that sense of inquiry, that how can I learn, what do I want to know about this, it is so much stronger than any fact we can teach them. And in a world that is changing by the second, that sense of inquiry that I learned at Saginaw Valley is a big part of being successful in teaching and helping children to be successful learners for their whole life.